Diamonds all over my body, shining all over my body.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Simply Shawnee here, and I'm back with another video. So guys, it is currently like 12 a.m. It's midnight, and I couldn't sleep, so I was like, you know what, let me just record a video. So I am here today recording a video, a story time at that. It's been a long time since I last recorded a story time, so I really hope you guys enjoy this one. Some of you guys will probably be able to relate to this. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys were this person or were me at some point. When it comes down to this particular place that I'm about to talk about. If you guys hear my brother in the background, I do want to apologize because he is playing the game. So if you hear some yelling, if you hear some cursing, if you hear some crazy stuff, so let's go ahead. We're not gonna prolong anything. Let's get right into this video. Let me stop. I'm gonna talk regular. If I wake somebody up, then I wake somebody up. This beauty supply store offered not just your average go in a beauty supply store and get products type of service. Like, no, honey, they did your eyebrows. I got my second hole pierced at this beauty supply store. Like, this was hands down the best beauty supply store in the area, but it was the only one. But anyway, so they had a really small location, and my mom used to go there all the time to get her eyebrows done. At the time I was really young, so I wasn't able to do that. So once I got to like maybe middle school, high school, I wanted to get my eyebrows done. I wanted my ear pierced. Lady that owned it, but she had her husband working sometimes. But he was more in the back, so he was more of like when they got packages in, he was working like the shipment in the back. He wasn't out on the floor. She was always on the floor handling everything by herself, or either she had like one other person working with her. But anyway, so as time went on, and I guess like she had to like start firing people because some people were working. I guess she started to fire people. I don't really know what was going on. Anyways, her husband had to start coming out on the floor, and then you didn't really see her as much. Like, this lady was never there. It was very rare that she was there. She had stopped doing eyebrows, she stopped doing piercings, and she just made it strictly a beauty supply store. Every time I went in there, the lady was never there. It was just her husband. Mind you, his customer service skills are trash. Now, this beauty supply store bumped gospel music. Like, you were listening to Kirk Franklin, you were listening to T.D. Jakes, his whole sermon. You were listening to Tamala Man, all the above. Okay, that beauty supply store was hands down the best. But he had to run everything, and he was in the front and stuff. So I'm gonna speak of the first time that he really targeted us. Now, we always would see him looking at other people and messing with people and just doing little stuff, but like he really like said something to me and my mom. So me and my mom, at the time, this was like late high school, so I might have been like a senior in high school or something, and I wanted to get my first wigs because then wigs were really starting to like come out. So I was like, you know what, let me go ahead and get a wig. And so we went inside of there because I wanted to see like styles and stuff on me before like I ordered something offline, because that's what I was gonna do. But I just wanted to see what they had in store, to see what they looked like on me. Anyways, we go inside, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'm talking to the lady in the back, because there's a black lady that's over the wig section. And so I asked her like, hey, you know, how much is it to try on the wigs? Like, is it free? Is there a fee? And she was like, no, you just have to pay for $1 for your stocking cap. So they provide you with a stocking cap. So I had to have my dollar ready, and my mom had to have her dollar ready. And I'm like, okay, so how many wigs can you try on? And she's like, you can try on as many as you want to. Like, there's no limit to the wigs. And I'm like, I ain't never heard of that. Usually it's like a limit of like 3 or maybe 5. And she was like, honey, try them all on. So, you know, me and my mama, we like, okay, girl. So we're picking up all types of wigs. We're throwing them all on. We're in the mirror, like looking and like, you know, I mean, come on. So we getting all these different looks. We went from Sally to Jessie to Naya. We was just literally like, you know. Anyways, the man is at the front. Mind you, like I said, his customer service skills are trash. Like, he does not know how to speak to people. So he comes back there, and he's like, he starts going off on us. Obviously, he's a foreigner. So he comes back there, and he's like going off, and he's just like, he's hitting you with the whole,
Hurry up and buy. Hurry up and buy.
of course, at this point, like, we're really confused. We just don't know what's going on. So the lady is looking like she's shook. Like, she's stupid shook. She's just looking like, I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You told us this was okay. So we're out here trying all these wigs and you gonna hit us with the why you don't have our bag? Why you not taking up for us? So anyways, he looking at us and we're like, we're looking like, you know, what's going on? You know, why are you so upset? And he's like going off. He speaks in his language. He speaks in English. All of the languages, honey. And I'm just like, what is going on? Why are you so upset? Like, were we not supposed to try on this many wigs? And he just goes into full detail, fussing and going off because he's like, you shouldn't have tried on that many. You were not supposed to. There was a limit. Only like 2 could be tried on. And just, it was a whole bunch of crap. So I was like, all right, say no more. And my mom, she's like super upset at this point. Like, to know that the lady didn't say anything, she didn't take up for it, she didn't say, you know, I told them this was fine, I do apologize. She didn't say any of that. We were literally on our own, and pretty much the 2 of them were looking, and then there was another person trying on a wig, and then there were other people shopping. Everybody was looking at us. We were like the center of attention at that point. And I'm just like, that was embarrassing. So we're about to walk out the store because we forget all about having to pay for our $1 a piece. We forget all about that. So he's like chasing us down and like, my money. And so we're just like, I cannot believe this just happened. So that was the first time that I had something happen with him. So I came back another day and I was actually with my friend. So my friend and I, he was actually a guy, and I needed some earrings and he needed like some type of hair grease or something. It was something. So anyways, we go in there and like the man, he obviously looks up. He doesn't greet us. Like, we walk in, and mind you, the counter is like right here. As soon as you walk in, the counter is like right here. So he's like looking at us and he's staring all weird and stuff, but he never said anything. He didn't greet us or anything. So I'm just like, why are you working again? Because of course I just had the whole wig thing not too long before, so I was over him when I first walked in. I'm like, Naja, go over here, get these down earrings, and get the heck out of here. So I go ahead and I go over there to get the earrings, and you know, my friend is going to get some his little hair product or whatever. And so I'm over there and he's like, the man is literally staring at me, like his eyes are literally glued to me like this. He's not blinking, he's not doing anything, he's just staring at me. And I'm just like, I cannot believe this is happening. Like, so I'm sitting there, I'm getting a little, you know how you just start to feel like, damn, do I look like I'm about to steal something? Do I look like somebody that you have seen steal from here? Do I look like, who do I look like? I'm like, I don't even look bad. I'm like, is it the hat? Because I had like a polo hat on that day. I'm like, is it the hat? Like, what is it? So mind you, at this beauty spot store, he has, since he took over, he started to because they have cameras in there clearly, so he started to take pictures of, like, when people was stealing stuff, they have pictures on the front, the people's first, middle, last name in their picture at the front of the counter. So when you go up there and you're checking out, you see all these people and they will never take that stuff down. This took the cake. This dude literally came from the counter and started walking, and he's walking in my direction. Like, he's walking in my direction. And you know how I'm literally going to insert this little clip so you guys can see. I might insert it. I don't want to get copyrighted, but I do want to insert this clip of what's that movie? I think it's Don't Be a Menace, when the lady is in, when they're in a little corner store, a little hood store, and the lady is following them and she's like behind stuff. Let me get my purse. She like behind stuff, looking like this, like walking, and I stop at the earrings first. I'm at the earrings. This man literally is behind like a little wall, and then on top of that, like, he was literally trying to like act like he was like he literally was trying to act like he was looking at stuff. So as I'm looking at the earrings, he's like at the lashes. Mind you, earrings are right here, lashes are like right here. He's staring at the lashes and he's staring at me. Mind you, my peripheral was stupid good. Like, I can see my peripheral. I can see. So I'm looking at stuff. I'm like, I can see you. And he's staring right at me, like watching me to see if I'm about to steal. Then next thing you know, like, I turn around and look like I know this man is not following me. I'm starting to get a little creeped out at this point. I turn and I look, and he literally like is looking through the lashes. Like, he's freaking looking, or I don't know. Like, he's just going through them. Like, as soon as I turned and looked at him, he's doing that. And I'm just looking like, but you're looking at me. So then I was like, you know what, like he could just be over there looking, but I've never really seen him on the floor, you know what I'm saying? Unless he's trying to mess with somebody. I try to ignore it. Next thing you know, he's following me. So at this point, the earrings are right here, and right beside the earrings are like hairpins, hair ties, bows, you know, that kind of stuff. So he stops right there. At this point, I'm over by like some jail or something, and he's like right there, and he's following me. And once I get to a certain point, he stops, and he's looking at the hair pins and stuff. He's looking at me. I turn around. Same thing. He wants to start playing with the pins. And I'm like, I cannot believe that Don't Be a Menace is happening to me right now. Like, this is legit coming to life. Like, I am really going through this right now. It was a little racist visit, and I was like, I don't really know how I look. Like, do I look like I'm about to steal something? Do I look like the type of person that'll steal from you? I'm like, I have money. Like, I used to come here all the time. Like, it just kind of hurt my feelings because I had been going there since they were at the small location. So anyways, I go and I find my friend. I'm like, yo, we gotta go. Like, this man is out of control. And he's like, yeah, I kind of peeped that. And so I paid and I got out. And I literally went for the first time in like 2 years the other day to get me some earrings. Since I've been in college, like, I go to beauty supply stores in Fayetteville. But yeah, that was the first time that I went there, and he was not there. He wasn't working. It was like somebody else. But yeah, that was just a story of how I was harassed at a beauty supply store, how the man was following me. That is just my little story. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, comment. Like I said, comment below if you guys have ever been placed in a situation, whether it was at a beauty supply store, whether you was at the grocery store. Tell me a time where it was, you were either, you know, messed with because of your race, or I don't know. Let me know what you guys think he was following me for. Like, just let me know. I want to hear what you guys have to say. But anyways, I am out. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys. Mwah.